My audience is my husband Randy and my son Adam is recording.
Hello.
Exercise health considerations. My name is Nancy Noobson. Help wanted. Be an observer. Be an influencer. Be healthy through exercise. My goal today is to teach you about living a healthier life through exercise. I'm a registered nurse who works in a cardiac rehab program. I've taught promotion of health and exercise for many years. I work with exercise physiologists and they do the same thing along with me. So we work in teaching health, and we also read articles in scientific literature to learn about exercise and to teach the new and finest activities to do. The purpose of my exercise presentation today is to address exercise type, statistics on exercise, and the benefits of exercise. There are 3 types of exercise I'm going to talk about. The first is the endurance or aerobic exercise. That's the strength and resistance training exercise. And then it's stretching. Endurance and aerobic exercise is repetitive rhythmical motion. When you do an aerobics exercise, typically you exercise for a longer period than 10 minutes, probably for a half an hour or so. You get your heart rate up, your blood pressure up, and you begin to sweat and you feel like you're working harder. Strength and resistance exercises has to do with doing things like using dumbbells, bicep curls, or different kind of activities with weight resistance or some kind of resistance against force. Maybe you use some kind of weight equipment or a bike that has resistance on it. And stretching exercises are used to limber up your muscles, help with agility, and to help people get stronger, better flexibility. This is an example of a stretching exercise where I'm doing just a short lunge where my knee lines up with my ankle and the back of my back leg bends to stretch the muscles in the back. We also want to warm up and cool down when we exercise. That should take 10 minutes before and 10 minutes after. A good way to figure out about exercise or think of it is use the FIT plan. That's frequency, how often you exercise, and we should really exercise at least aerobically most days of the week. Hopefully at least 3 days, maybe 5 or even all of them. And then we should do our strengthening exercises and or resistance training type, at least twice a week. But we want to give a day or 2 in between so our muscles can relax and rest when we do a lot of heavy resistance training. And then the next part is the intensity, the walk test. We probably have heard of that before. You should be able to walk and talk and be able to carry on a short conversation. But if you carry on a long conversation, your activity is really a little bit too light. So think about if you get short of breath or not when you're walking, if you can talk. Or you can check your target heart rate so that you get your heart rate at a level that is ideal for the best burnout of calories and picking up and increasing your energy and endurance. Another way is looking at the time. How long are you exercising? The American Heart Association, the Healthy People 2010, and the Center for Disease Control, they talk about having us exercise 150 minutes to 300 minutes a week. And that is very important. It should be somewhat hard. But if it's really hard work, then we can get by with maybe 75 minutes a week to 150. So how hard we work does make a difference. And the type. We could use the we in exercise and do things that are included like stretching, and then we or yoga to help our balance and our agility, or we could do aerobic activity with that. Or we could do some yard work, which might be aerobic activity, but it's physical activity where we get higher workloads and lower workloads and our heart rate doesn't stay constant. Or we could just go walking or running or hiking or biking or jogging and get activity that way. So that's the mode. And then the E, we need to enjoy what we're doing. If we don't enjoy it, will you do it? Healthy People 2010 from the CDC talks about the fact that our tri-state area, Minnesota, South Dakota, and North Dakota, has about 45 or 50% of the people that do exercise that 30 minutes several days of the week. We are working to get better. There's going to be a Healthy People 2020 that will reevaluate this because they realize now how our health is influenced by physical activity. Influencing factors for heart disease and exercise and just general health include coaching and exercise history. People that have exercised before, they're more likely to continue, especially if they were taught to exercise when they were young. Learning how to do the proper stretches and the proper types of exercise, that are helpful and not overworking but getting good work is important. Understanding and accountability, having somebody that you can be accountable to is a big factor to help us be healthier and to make sure that we continue with our exercise plans and keep ourselves physical for life. This was interviewed by people that I talked with at the Athletic Republic in sports training on ideas they had and what they saw. They said some people just simply really don't know how to go about exercising. But the American Heart Association 2012 states that we should use a gym or we should take classes. In college, take a class that you might try, a new kind of exercise. Join a group or a team. Walk instead of using the car. Stairs instead of the elevator. Dance, swim, bike, hike. Do whatever you like. But try to do it with family or friends and have somebody that you talk to and are accountable to about it. Because exercise does control heart disease. It controls our weight, our diabetes, and prevents cancers, and like breast cancer and colon cancer. These are different by about 21 to 25%. Heart disease, 30%. Diabetes, 28%. It improves us. It helps us have stronger bodies and mental health, better endurance, increased lifespan because our problems are decreased because we're getting healthier through exercise. Cheer on Healthy 2020. Improve the world's health by living a healthier life through exercise. Today, I have talked to you about the FIT plan. The frequency, intensity, time, type, and energy and happiness enthusiastic about exercise, statistics and considerations with the 2010 fitness and how they look for us and how we should try to improve them. Health promotion benefits about morbidity and mortality, causes of health problems because of exercise. So you are chosen. Find something that you enjoy doing and schedule it into your life. It's likely to give you rewards beyond your expectations. Thank you.